Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Saturday the 16th of November 2024. It's number 33 in the series. Remember, this is a series of puzzles which is aimed specifically at getting people into cryptics, so it's only an 11 by 11 grid, and we only have 4 types of clue in this puzzle. So we've got anagrams, hidden words, we love those because that gives us some letters, both of those. Reversals, so that's where a word like dog would be filled in as God, so reversed words are backwards and forwards, and insertion, so where you add a letter into another word to make a new word, and it's been set by Picaroon. As always, I go through this very slowly. I talk through my initial thoughts on the clues. So let's have a look at one across. Pokes around inquisitively in cutlery coming back. So coming back suggests this can be a word that goes backwards, pokes around, but then pokes around. I think pokes around could be an anagram though. I haven't cutlery, knives. I haven't got a lot of feel for what that's doing, so if I want to get some letters on board, so I move on to the next clue. Lie next to brass instrument turning over. Now I have seen this a few times, so I know that this 4-letter word it's a tuba and a butt. And we also know from the instructions that the definition is always at the start within the clue. So lie next to something is a butt, which is tuba, going backwards, the tuba, the brass instrument, turning over. Part of a watch, so strap, face, dial, hands, components from the east. So from the east says this is going to be a word going backwards. I'm thinking strap is parts backwards, isn't it? Parts are components. So that's another one of those. Group of 9, now that's a nonette. Running inside trap. A net, yep, so a nonette. So I was able to get that off the definition, that's absolutely fine. And then just to confirm the wordplay to myself, a trap is a net, and running, something that's running your engine switched on, it's running, is on inside net. A listener, that instantly makes me think we might have a sound like here, but we haven't got those type of clues today. Of some is a good hidden word indicator. Reggae rocker looks a weird phrase, so I think we've got a hidden word in here. We've got a 3-letter word. A listener, I can see the word ear. So yep, ear's a good word to think of when you see listener in crosswords, or cryptic should I say. Thinner clothing, right for apprentice. Ooh, thinner clothing, right. Now right makes me think there might be an R coming in here. We've got thinner ending in R. An apprentice could be a cadet. Thinner clothing, right, yeah, so thinner, think of a word that means thin, and clothing means we're inserting an R for right into it. Leaner and learner, I think we're looking at. So leaner is thinner, and then and it's clothing, it's wearing a letter R, it's around a letter R. And that's an apprentice, a learner. A few guards, ever alert, but not entirely. Ooh, a few guards makes me think sentry. Ever is always, alert. I feel like there might be an anagram there. Gosh, not entirely. Not entirely makes me think makes me think there's a hidden word in there. Because we're not taking the part of the phrase. And there's several. So the way I got to that was I was thinking, okay, somewhere in those 5 words, a few guards, ever alert, and maybe even in but, will be the answer. A few is probably going to be at least a bit of the definition, so let's start in guards and go across there, gets us to several. There we go. 3-letter word, 15. Partial, could be a hidden word. Assumption in maths problem. I want that to be sum, and it is. Look, there's sum in there. A maths problem's a sum, and it's hidden in plain sight in the word assumption. Didn't see it on my first look, but I went looking for my answer. Heading west, this must be a reversal one, mustn't it? Smooth ship's bases, keels, ship's bases, so that makes it sleek. Okay, so far the reversed words haven't been too bad. Sleek. except I've got to turn that round. So actually, heading west, smooth is next to heading west, and ship spaces on the end. So ship spaces is the definition we're looking to get to. Yell about Republican. So this is one of these insertions. We're going to put an R into a word meaning yell, which could be shout. A noisy fight, or is it a Republican into a noisy fight? I think it's yell about R. Brawl and ball. B. So one thing is ball is to yell, and put that about an R gives you brawl. 19. A drink knocked over in Italian city. So in could be a hidden word indicator, but I think knocked over makes me think this is going to be a word that's going backwards. I'm going Italian cities Roma. A drink. If that was Roma, more isn't that rum? I don't know what that wants me to do. Right, I think I've got one clue that's off screen, so I'm going to have to scroll down very carefully to get to that, because I'm trying to avoid putting too many comments, or bringing the comments into the screen. So what have we got? 20 across. Americans, so that's US, or A maybe. Nappy, brought back. Okay, Americans nappy, so that's a diaper, isn't it? Brought back and reimbursed, so a diaper repay is repaid. Diaper backwards. Okay, I'm thinking that I'm sure one of the early QCs actually had that. I put that in as an answer, and actually it was actually a reward. But anyway, okay, let's look at the down. So having gone through those things, you can now see that I've got lots of letters here, and I could probably actually guess some words here. So that's going to be tot. Could be tot, tat, tit, tut. There's a lot of possibilities there. Not sure about that one. Remild. Yeah. Allah. That'll probably be Allah. Mode or fashion. That's going to be probably an able word or an able word. Enviable, available. Don't know. Okay. So actually hasn't given me enough letters to fill in, but we've got lots of letters to work with now. So this one we're looking for nuns I stress. I've got an SES here. I can see lots of letters in stress. Nuns I stress needing to reform. Nuns are sisters. So there we go, sisters. Sisters. Item used to propel boat. Well, that's going to be an oar, because I've got a three-letter word ending in R. So let's just... Yep, so we've got an article. The article is A. So three articles, A, an, and the in English. And covered in gold. So gold is either OR in this case, or AU. So all item used to propel the boat. This one, I've got PLRS for a long word. Make well-liked app lousier after changes. Okay, app lousier looks like those letters. Changes says there's an anagram. So, what's that going to be? App lousier. I'm going to have to get the anagram helper out for me. I think that's an anagram of app lousier. I'm in trouble if I can't see it. That does happen sometimes. Is it popularize? No, not popularize. Popularize. There we are. Popularize. That's a word for make well liked. Popularize. Okay. Let's fill in this one. So pokes around. So this pokes around inquisitively in cutlery. Coming back. Okay. So I'm now looking in cutlery with those letters. I'm thinking spoons. Coming back is saying it's going west. If I put spoons in backwards, we get snoops, which is to poke around, isn't it? Okay, good. Crazy noises. Crazy makes me think there might be an anagram coming up. Noises from sheep would be bars. Overwhelming grandma. So this is an insertion of grandma, which is nan, and then the bars from the sheep give us bananas. Teetotaler, drinking nothing. So teetotaler is TT. So we've got that. Nothing is an O. We can just put that in. And a wee dram is a tot. I'll ban file. Looks a lot like those kind of letters. I've got 10 letters in our bound file. That's corrupt, so that's corrupt I think is an anagram thingy. So never wrong is infallible. So if I'm not entirely sure that is the word, what I sometimes do is go down here to the anagram helper and I type in ban file and then do the shuffle, and I can see they've all blanked out, so I know I've got all the letters correct in there. What have we got here? Critiques, censure, view, Satanist, maintains. What? I think maintains makes you think there's a hidden word in here. And we've got the R and V, so if we start at the R there, reviews. Okay, critiques is reviews, there you go. Wandered around, having strolled in road. So road is RD. Wandered. Wandered. I'm going to have a look at this one, check I've got it wrong. Yeah, okay, check I've got that right. Definitely maths problem. It is a sum, which is partial, is the hidden word in case. So what's this? Wandered around, having strolled in road. So road is an R and D. I'm going to go down here, just do these two clues. Snooze, beginning with K, it's probably a Kip. One grab by Kevin Peterson initial. So we've got Kevin Peterson is KP. Initially, he's taken to take those initials, although he's known as KP, or was known as KP. Don't think he's played cricket for about a decade. We have to go with the wordplay, which is initially it's taken to take KP, Kevin Peterson, and then one grabbed in that is to Kip, makes it a Kip, which is a snooze. And this one, a drink knocked over in okay, Italian city. The Italian city is Pisa, isn't it? So a sip. So I had the right wordplay, I just didn't have the right city. So that leaves me this one over here. Wandered around. So I've got an M in that answer there. I'm certain. Oh, got this one down here. Sorry. Husband admitted to group for alcoholics. I see. Aha! Okay, so the H of husband goes in there. So I thought it was Allah. It was actually aha! Group of alcoholics, AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. So I've still got this one to look at. Wander around. So what I was saying here was that I've got an M there. Now if I look in that clue, if I'm not mistaken, there's no M. So I can count out hidden words and anagrams. So that means it can only be an insertion or a reversal word. Wandered around. Okay. Is it wandered around? So I was thinking strolling road was RD, but actually is it wandered around? But then what's my anagram going to be? Sorry, what's my definition going to be? Reviled? Wandered around having stroll in road. I want that to be, wander around would be to roam. Again, Rome. But Rome. I'm not sure I know this word. Do I? I must know this word. There's only so many letters that can go in there. If it's a word, rambled. Ambled. There you are, rambled. As soon as I put in a letter for A, got away from the RE thinking I had, it became rambled. Amble. Yeah, an amble is a stroll, in road is RD. There we go. Let's check I got it all right. Yes, all done. Okay, so there we go. I think that was quite nice. I got a little bit confused about that last one, and there wasn't anything too bad there really. I think as puzzles go, I was helped out by the fact I'd seen a button before, but the backwards ones today were pretty nice really. I think it was a good little puzzle there from Pickering, so thanks to Pickering for that. And if you've got any questions or about any of the clues, I'm not going to go through them because I think I went through them slowly enough at the time, but if you have got any questions, then please put something down in the comments.